Hi, this is Paul from paulbradby.com. I wanted to do a video vlog on my xBratAlgo, but also looking at some of the other indicators available for TradingView to help me manage this, are available on globaltradingsoftware.com. So, first of all, this is Monday, the 21st of December, one of my last trading days this year. Really just been monitoring this morning, but one of the things I'd like to look at first of all is the blue support and resistance zone is taken from the 60-minute. I've done lots of videos on these and I continue to do them to show you how to do them. But now this is a 3-minute trade on ES. We've got some overnight lows here that I've put this small purple support and resistance zone on. This is crucial for me to make decisions. Now, we had around about 8 AM, which is the European gold pit open. We had a move down and we got a 6-star sell on this 3-minute for ES, which is great. So we had the signal candle here, which just came short of these overnight lows. So sensibly, my entry short would be just below here at 3696.25. The stop's going to be quite tight. When we're using these Heiken ashes, I like to also look for previous pivots, but also just before this signal candle here, we had one little green doji candle there. So that's where my stop's going to be. We had an attempt on an averaging type Heiken ashi candle to move up. Didn't like it, came back down again. So that's where my point of no return is going to be, that stop loss. So from there I can work out my risk to reward, and that's around about 1 to 2, just into the top end of that support zone. So a decent risk to reward for this trade. So we also see at the bottom here, this little subchart is the bias, which looks at a bias on a higher time frame. So it's automatic. It looks at the bias on a 30-minute time frame when we're on this 3-minute, and in red it shows you that we are bearish bias. So this is a good sign for this potential trade. So we go in it. Now, to manage the trade, I use the EMA cloud. I've got it set on 34, and what I'm looking for really is for the 34 to hold. If I get a close above there, I'll most likely just get out of this trade. So right now we are in a situation where we can be risk-free on this trade. There's been lots of opportunities to take profit. You can see here we're forming this really big support zone right now. But I'm always of a positive attitude when I'm trading, and I'm saying, well, actually, I've lost nothing here. We're risk-free. Maybe I can adjust my trailing stop to 3694, so I'd lock in 8-9 ticks, something like that, above these 2 pivots here that failed. But I want to give it every chance, because support and resistance zones can be broken. And if we get a runner during the European session, or this goes range bound and doesn't break those highs, and then we get a catalyst going into the US pre-market session, that could push through there. So keeping that positive mind set, if you like, and thinking, okay, I've got a little bit of profit locked in here, but I'm really looking for the runners, because they're the ones that pay for the day. So let's see if it can break this support that's going now. So the 34 EMA cloud is a pretty standard setting, but these are adjustable. So on the EMA cloud here, I can go on and I can adjust it to 21, for example, for a medium type strategy. There I would close out. You could go really aggressive on the 13 EMA, for example, there. In which case you would have taken it out just down here, that profit there. But me, I'm more conservative, especially during the European morning. I can just allow the 34 EMA to do its stuff, which is a conservative sort of trade management strategy using this EMA cloud, to let it see if it can run. But basically, you've got 9 ticks locked in there right now. Let's see if it can push through here. So very, very simple setup for a Monday morning here. We've had these overnight lows coming into the European morning. European opens at 9 AM here. We've gone sideways since there. We got the European gold pit open, which was a catalyst for this move down here. We got the 6-star sell I've got a decent risk reward into that support zone, so I've got to go for it really. You've also almost got to be like a bot yourself. When you get those signals coming in, you've got enough risk to reward, you've done your work, you've framed your chart, and you've got enough risk to reward, you've got to go for it. Then you've got to manage it sensibly. If you want to manage it aggressively, get in, get out, then use the EMA cloud on a more aggressive stance like a 13 EMA. But also keep in mind the bias as well at the bottom there. If that bias turns yellow, we are in a neutral state and it could go green. But right now, the bias on the 30-minute is still bearish. We're still red. So right now, I'm giving this every chance to break down and break through. And you know, a catalyst could be a data point during the European morning or that US pre-market session. So you know, I'm not broken. I've not closed above the 34 EMA. My bias is still bearish because it's still red. I'm giving this every chance, and the signal came from the xBratAlgo. So hopefully that helps. Again, it's tying in a few little chart add-ons as well for the TradingView platform. I've just actually made this video for TradingView, but obviously some of these are available for lots of different platforms. Hopefully this helps, and I'll speak to you all really soon.